happy Friday. It is the 11th of July. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favourite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And I'm one of your hosts for today, Martin Royalty.
It's your girl, Just June, representing the Black Queens and the fitness scene. How you mean?
And of course, Brent is here.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the weekend. I hope you are all blessed and highly favored. Let me do a quick roll call. Good morning, Energy. Good morning, Eddie. Good morning, Brickavelli. Good morning, Priz. Boom.
Good. That's wonderful.
So, tell us about your trip.
Yes, F1.
I was thinking who? It was overwhelming and very overstimulating. Them cars are so damn loud, man. Couldn't even hear myself think.
You gonna give them a little context?
I went to F1 at Silverstone last weekend with Red Bull. It was really good. It was something different. Obviously, I haven't experienced something like that before. Don't even understand the rules of the game, to be fair. I was there purely for aesthetics. I ain't gonna lie to you. And for the experience. But it was really good. Couple A-listers. We got to actually go to the pit and see like where the cars like come in and they change the tyres and stuff like that. Those cars are, when I say they're loud, Brent.
Yeah.
Like, as in, if me and you were like so close to the point where we're literally like lips in close, and you're talking to me, I can't hear you. Like, they're so loud, it's insane.
Yeah.
I remember it's outdoors, it's a big spacious area, so like, it's just very loud. I just thought, oh my gosh.
So, what did you enjoy about it other than just getting pictures?
The freeness.
The freeness?
Yeah.
Word.
It
was free.
It was free.
Oh, that's what you enjoyed about it?
Yeah, it was a day. The food and everything was just flowing.
Okay, so what?
So basically, with Red Bull have like a VIP area. It's called pole position, I think, right? So they have like an area which is very interactive.
Yep.
So when I was speaking to other people who've been before, they were like, you've got like there's another like VIP section for like the proper A-list celebrities, but it's boring.
Yeah.
So with Red Bull, they obviously pulled out all the stops. Yeah, like artists perform, DJs. They had entertainment, like cause they what's it called? I was about to say wild sports. That's not what it is. What's the word? Extreme sports. So they've got like BMX people that do like BMX, like people that basically are signed to them that do like quite extreme
Signed
stuff.
to Red Bull?
Yeah.
Okay.
They sign a lot of extreme sports people.
A lot of them.
You really just think it's a drink, you know?
No, it's really not.
They've even brought certain sports that we didn't know were sports to the fore by them. Look at the bucket.
Yeah, like they have cliff diving. They sign cliff divers. Like
Oh,
people
wow. Actually, it gives you wings, innit?
They do they're very like out the box, and I think that's what I really like about them. So they had a lot of like that stuff going on for entertainment. Like I said, from the moment we got there, if you were like a foodie, you were in heaven. Because the food
my dream
was on, no, but Esther, it was.
But how was it after your 3-day fast?
This is why I struggled. Because I couldn't indulge and I had to be very careful because I weren't trying to have a runny belly out there, sorry. So I was like, I didn't even drink Red Bull. I can't even drink caffeine. I'm not drinking Red Bull. I just drank water. The bar was open. It was free. Everyone was getting drunk. And I was just sat there like, they're like, why did you come? I was like, whatever. And then we stayed over the weeks. We stayed in like a farmhouse, which was beautiful. And had like...
I want to live in one of those, but without the animals.
No, but the thing is, there was like cows far at the back. Like, they were far. But like, the people that owned it, I just thought, damn. Because they had a house next door, and then we were in the farmhouse.
That's nice.
And it had
jacuzzi.
That's the word. Why is it? No, brain fog is really thingy.
I hear
sauna, jacuzzi.
That's lovely.
And then we had like a.
Where was this?
I'm gonna say like Northampton.
Okay.
It was like far. And then we had they bought like a simulation of like the F1 racing thingamajiggy. And I was just, and the thing is, it's so, I don't know how they do these things, but it's so realistic. And like to the point where, Esther, I was on that thing, for what I would say is less than 5 minutes. I was sweating.
Wow.
Just from, like, I'm literally with a helmet on driving a car. And so I was sweating.
intense.
I felt nauseous. Like, it was so
yeah.
crazy. And I was like, if this is what they experience,
Big
like,
up them, boy.
and this isn't real, innit? But theirs is obviously 10 times worse.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it because it was wild. It was so wild. But yeah, overall, it was a really good experience. Red Bull are cool, man. Like, very, very cool. Yeah. They've got a lot of really cool stuff. The amount of stuff that they're involved with is mad.
I love brands like that.
They're very out of the box.
Nice.
Very, very, very out of the box. So I thoroughly enjoyed my experience.
Could you ever date an F1 driver now knowing?
We were talking about that, you know.
All right, then.
Yeah. I mean, I'd date a boxer. So
That's very different.
Yeah, I would.
No, it's the same adrenaline.
Not
It's
really.
the same heart palpitations.
No.
Oh, on your end.
So what do you think
Yeah,
is
because
worse?
they're both risky. They're both risky
F1.
jumps. F1 is definitely worse. That car
F1
crash,
is crazy though, yeah.
that could be it.
Because I was asking, like, has there been like records of people like dying and stuff?
What did you say?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. Yeah, they can't say. Yeah, but
That's horrible.
It's crazy work though. They're driving at 200 miles per hour. Do you know how crazy that is?
That's scary.
And you know what I found so nuts?
Yeah, that is worse.
They
actually.
changed those tires in less
Quick
than.
stop. They're lit.
No, Esther.
I'm
It is
always so-
less
Pit
than
crew, that's
3
it.
seconds. I felt like I was watching Minions.
Listen,
It weren't real.
I find them amazing. Like
No,
when I
I
watched it, I
literally-
think it's so cool.
I literally counted.
Yeah.
It was less than 3 seconds. I said, no, this is crazy.
And the thing is, that when you think about like, because you have to make sure you bolted everything properly. Like there can't be any bolt that just goes off and then that person's dead. They're lit. Pit crews. Oh, big up them.
It's wild. I was just like, yeah. This is
Love that for
interesting.
y'all.
So you could actually date an F1 driver.
I think so, yeah.
Life on the line. And if it is that you marry one and one gets crippled, what would you do?
But you know what? It's
Why
like,
do you ask me
would you
questions like
date?
this?
No, because you know what it is.
Like why are people sorry?
if I
No.
met someone that was in the army,
Yeah.
it's the same. It's
I
like
can't back on that. I remember what I wanted to say.
no, but it's like the same.
No, it's not.
To me, it is.
No.
In the
When
army,
you're in the army, your life is on the line.
it is
If
the
you're
same.
frontline,
Did he come back with no legs?
Your life, if
Which
you are
army are you
frontline-
talking about?
let's-
And what type of
not
era
British
are we
army.
in?
Let's talk about American army, where like in the films that you see, where they
No,
go
but,
to.
sorry, no, but even British Army, my uncles fought in the wars,
All right.
and they couldn't really come back
Yeah, it's a little.
or not come back at all.
It's a
to be
little
fair.
different now, right? Because when are they actually putting men on the ground
We
other
don't have
than
wars at the moment, but
other
at this
than
point, we
you
could have
being
any time.
stationed in Iraq, Iran, or one of them
but that's because of-
constant war-torn
No, but that's
countries?
the current climate, as in of today.
Yeah,
But tomorrow
if
they
you-
could be calling your ass up.
No, if you
could.
buck an army man in the rave, he's probably doing something like I don't know, medic
Do you know what's so interesting? You think that. So you would think that there's not.
or pen pusher or he's in the Air Force.
So you don't think that there's people out there that are currently watching like certain areas and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but they don't chill in South London. They're stationed elsewhere. They're closer to wherever the base is, and
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that they've been called outside of their bases right now. And you don't think there's people like in certain communities that are just like watching and blah blah blah, blah like, yeah, they're not fighting a war, but they're in these communities where things are happening. You don't think that they're currently like out there at the moment?
ask the question differently.
I don't know how to.
No, I don't know what you're saying.
I'm saying, so you currently think that all the people that sign up in the army are currently at the bases, or living near the bases?
No, what I'm saying is that if it is that you meet a guy in the rave and he says that he's in the army,
Yeah.
it's not likely that he's after you finish talking to him, or just 2 days before you were talking to him, he was in Iraq.
How do you not know
But
that?
how do you know that?
Because that's my guess. I'm not saying it can't happen 100 billion times to one. It can 100%.
But how have you come up with 100 billion times to one?
Because we're not actively in war right now.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. We're not actively in war, but that's why I asked the question I asked. We're not actively in war, yes, but don't you think that there's some people in the army that are currently in countries that they're not from, doing army work? Is what I'm trying to ask
So
you.
if you meet an Iraqi guy in the
Do you know what? Never mind.
The
You're not
rave.
getting it. Never mind.
I'm trying to understand.
I don't want you to. Never mind. Move on.
Do you know what it is? I don't get why you don't understand.
But my original point was more so focusing on the bloody F1 driver.
I know, but basically my thing is, we're listing careers, right, where people essentially put their life on the line and could put their life on the line, right? That's your thing about F1. It's why are you looking at me confused?
I'm not. I'm just looking at you.
Oh my God.
So you've basically said it's like dating somebody in the army, right?
So I gave another example of like a boxer where it's one of those careers that like is quite dangerous.
Yes.
And then
You said
it's the
army.
same. Then I said, okay, what about the army?
So F1 driver is very specific, right? Because I'm expecting to see you in bloody F1 bloody races. I'm not expecting you to, I don't know, be practicing in some lower Formula League. I don't know if they have different lower leagues. Do you understand? But you're putting your life on the line every single time you get in the car. Like, and people are watching. This is F1. Do you understand? So in my mind, there is more chance of that person jeopardizing their life than a guy who says he's in the army. But there's so many stations, as in the army, there's so many different positions you can hold without actually being in combat. Do you understand? And those that are in combat, you're not meeting them in South London. Do you understand?
Okay, fair.
To be honest, you're not even meeting everyone driving in South London. But I just want you to focus on the question about the F1.
Okay,
so you actually experienced the anxiety when you put the helmet on and you were sweating. That's where my original question kind of stemmed from, right? So if it is that you are, oh my goodness, and it's 200 miles per hour, each time he goes out, knowing full well that, I don't know, it's Lewis Hamilton or whatnot, he's a big boy, right? And all the world's eyes are on him, knowing full well, your heart must be in your stomach each and every single time like he goes out. Each and every single time. So can you take one? I asked about the cripple stuff because let's just say you get married and I'm all in, right? If, God forbid, he is befallen by some sort of, I don't know, sickness or injury where he ain't the same no more, like he's crippled, would you still love him?
Yes, Brent, because I would.
And
regardless.
be married.
Yes, because even if he wasn't an F1 driver and I was married to someone, it's the same thing, same principle. Is it not till death do you part? Or do you stand up and say those vows for shits and giggles?
Oh, this is good.
I don't get it though.
And that's the question I was asking.
Like,
but to be honest, if it is your principle all across the board, your principle all across the board.
I am though.
All right, cool. I didn't know that. Now I found out. How about you?
How did you not know that about me though?
I don't know, because I think sometimes people romanticize the nature of this whole stay with you because I said in front of God, I'll stay with you. And then
maybe it's because I actually take marriage serious. Like I'm intentional. If I'm getting married, I'm getting married. Like, I don't want to ever get married again. I don't want to, do you know what I mean?
I 100% hear you. But if you have to become his 24/7 carer also, yes. Still married?
Yeah.
All right, so there's no circumstance where it is that you would divorce other than him cheating?
And even with that.
All right. That's throwing the question over to you.
Same.
Dope, man.
Don't what?
I am surrounded. Dope. I'm surrounded by principled women. Yes, this is good. You see, they still exist, people.
Until foolishness arises and it gets too much.
So it's not the same. So cheating? Nope. Sorry. Boom. You're gone.
Yeah.
All right.
But if someone is crippled, yeah, absolutely. But I do agree that I think people do romanticize what it actually means to be a carer. And I don't look at people horrible if they say they can no longer be someone's carer. Because it's a hard work. Like, it's literally hard work.
I don't either.
So I don't judge people. If someone says, I can't carry on with the marriage because of this, I'm not going to judge them. But that's only after you've tried, though. Not at the first sight of, like, difficulty. That makes sense. But, yeah.
Boy, marriage, man. Marriage. But we will all be married.
In Jesus' name.
Oh, you didn't go for Inshallah?
Why would I go for Inshallah?
Because the challenge Emmanuel. Go on. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Come on, come on. It seals it. It makes it a thing.
For someone who wants to leave at the time you want to leave, you're not serious about what you're doing.
To be honest, I've seen the bloody topic of the day in it, so.
I've got a better one we can talk about, actually. It was in Wedding Road.
Good, let's do that. And I've been sent a video. I don't know what it is yet, but it has angered Christie. Yeah, so let's see.
It is who?
Angered Christie this morning.
Angered. Oh,
Angered.
It
Angered.
has angered
Yes.
Christie.
Yes. It's,
Oh, I thought it was Angry Christie. That's someone video
no,
herself.
no.
Oh, I saw that. I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this.
Okay. Sound like you. So I'll go. How come?
You see, it's comments like that, yeah. You know what? My nervous system can't deal with you today.
You're
It's Friday energy, no?
No, it's not. It's not what we meant by Friday
We should have
energy.
Monday energy. I'll
This is
dial it
not-
back. I'll dial it back.
What do we do on Monday on this platform? The most.
Oh, we
So
do?
Monday was Friday. Today
Alright.
is
Sunday energy.
Thursday kind of vibe.
All right, cool. Let me just dial it back.
I'm going to squash a lot of rumours here, and you're going to hear it from the horse's mouth.
What?
I thought it was speaking
And,
French.
Let's start again.
like I say, I'm not here for any.
It was Arabic, actually.
I'm going to squash a lot of rumours here, and you're going to hear it from the horse's mouth. And like I say, I'm not here for any sympathy. So please don't flood us with sympathy. I just appreciate the small support that we've got. Well, say small support. I've not really been on social media or anything, but the people that's got in touch, text, phoned and things like that, because a lot of people know the truth there. But again, it's undefendable. I mean, let's just get one thing clear. This is completely undefendable. What's coming my son's way is going to be completely justified. I'm going to squash a lot of rumours here, and it's an absolute horrendous, horrific crime. So I get it. I would be one person in this city that would be calling for people like my son to be completely off the streets for good and forever. Understandable. I totally get it. Okay? And the lady and her daughter, I mean, I've actually no words for this. Complete devastation. I send my condolences to her family, her daughter, her close friends. Oh, I've just been praying every single hour that people find the strength to get through this. Whether they do or not, I just hopefully they've got some kind of support network, because it's absolutely horrendous. It's an absolute horrendous. My son has been severely unwell. He's been 15 years of age. He's now 20. This has been going on for 4.5 years. Let me explain this in depth, quickly. This all started when my son was 15 years of age. My son went psychotic at Christmas time. Boxing Day to be precisely. My son had a problem with Bell's palsy. A Bell's palsy is a droop in the lip. My son went to the doctors. I took him to the doctors on Christmas Eve 2020. He got medication for Bell's palsy called prednisone. Prednisone is a drug that could cause a psychiatric illness in a person's mind. This is a side effect. We never read the back of them. My son went psychotic mid-course of these medication tablets. My son has been severely unwell. He's been 15 years of age. He's now 20. This has been going on for 4.5 years. Let me explain this in depth, quickly.
Is there another video?
This all started with Miss. So he finished the course and went completely ill. I had to rush him up to 9 Wells. He was completely psychotic. This was when the journey in the hell began. Probably, was it lying dormant in him? Probably. It took someone like this to bring it out of him, okay? So this is how it all stemmed and started. 15 years of age. He was in 3rd year. School finished. Mates finished. Personality finished. Completely psychotic. He spent the remainder of that year inside the hospital. Dudup's Young Patients Unit. So, let's just fast forward a wee bit of time here. My son was also medicine resistant.
Scottish, right?
He's been medicine resistant for years. Nothing would work. We couldn't bring him out of psychosis. They tried everything. He went through grueling ECT therapy. For the people who don't understand what ECT therapy is, electrocurrent therapy. You had to get his brain rebooted for months and months. This has happened for years. He's been medicine resistant for years. He's finally been stable on medicine. He's relapsed countless times. He spent more time in hospitals than he spent outdoors. We'll just fast forward. This has been ongoing procedures in hospitals. He was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia when he was 16 years of age. This was his third relapse of psychosis. He was a danger to himself. He was a danger to the public when he went psychotic. When he wasn't psychotic and he was stable under medicine, there was never a problem. He's the most kindest, loving boy you could ever come across. Ever. For he was young. So in the run-up to this, last year, that was when he got locked up last year, there was a major incident in my house. He was almost killed his brother. If I was in the house, he would have killed his brother.
Wow.
This is how harrowing this is, and this is how unavoidable this could have been. I stopped him at the last minute before he would have killed his brother.
Damn.
He got locked up at the back of that, and he's been in the Murray Royal since, okay? So fast forward 9 months, we get to the start of this year, and there has been absolute bedlam. He was a danger to... He's never allowed to come back to my house since the incident with his brother. He was literally, like, if he was to come near my house again, he was instantly locked up. So he got locked up last year at the back, going psychotic again for about, the 5th time? And he was in the Murray Royal. So this year, he's been getting released into the community. He's been getting daily visits. There's been family members around him, and they believed he was stable. So in the run-up to this, there was another chain of events. He got released in mid-April, and the psychiatrist overruled everybody. This is what the big problem is here. He's never allowed to come back. Why has he been released? That's the big question. So the same energy that I'm pouring into this video, and the same energy that people are typing out on the internet, and the same energy that the black community are coming together to protest, and the racism and stuff like that. Listen, it's a waste of time. It's a complete and utter waste of time. Use the same energy to take down the establishment. Could we not come together as a community and protest and take this as far as we can? Because this is an absolute nightmare. I don't know how I'm going to get through this, and I don't know how his mum or dad's going to get through this, especially his mum. His mum is absolutely devastated and floored to the point where she's bedridden. So I told them exactly, step by step. I've told 3, 4, 5 people exactly what will happen here. I fought tooth and nail with psychiatrists back in December. I fought tooth and nail in January. I fought tooth and nail to keep him locked up. Nobody would listen. So please, I'm really, really sorry for what's happened here. Oh man. And I mean, again, I cannot justify it. I'm not here for sympathy and to justify his actions, but you need to hear us out, eh? I told them.
Do you know what the problem is, yeah? And it's sad because I'm not even taking away from what he's saying because that's his reality, right? But the problem here is now what's going to happen is the energy is going to go away from the actual incident that happened, the fact that this woman's life was taken away, and we're just going to start... do you know what I mean? It's like it's shifting the focus.
What do you mean?
Of...
What should the focus be on?
Basically, someone obviously has passed away, right? And it's like when you... And I get why this would have annoyed Christie, because it's like, now that's no longer important.
The Discord's open,
I
man.
don't think he's saying that though.
I need to find out more information.
I
need to find more information because
from what he's saying, first of all, I don't think he's saying that people don't have a right to be angry. He's acknowledged, like he's apologized to the family, like directly, and called out and said that if this wasn't my son, I would want this person, even if being the son, he still want his son locked up. So he said, I don't want, like, this is something as a member of society, we should not be having people like this loose and whatever. And from what he goes on to explain, he tried to get his son off the streets. Respectfully, I get where he's saying that it's not a racism thing, because the boy nearly killed his brother just in December. So him saying you're protesting or whatever, but that's not, like, respectfully though, it's not going to do anything. I see it as wasted efforts. I see it as wasted efforts to go and protest for a thing that you're saying is, I guess, white on black crime, and you've just branded it racism. It's wasted efforts. Effort that can be put somewhere else. I don't think that he's saying, I don't feel like he's shifted the focus, because the focus is still on the fact that this is a sad crime. And he's admitted that. For him to, I appreciate the fact that he's come out and said all of this, because I think sometimes when people say, like, someone's committed a crime, murder, whatever, due to mental health, people roll their eyes like, oh yeah, that's just another excuse. But I've never personally ever actually seen someone's family of the perpetrator come out and say, it's mental health, these are the diagnoses we got, and this is the efforts, the lengths that we went to try and prevent something like this from happening. The man saw it coming. Because he knew that his child was a danger to him, danger to the family, danger to everybody, and also tried to kill his brother. So yeah, I need more explanation on why this is something that would provoke anger, if it's not the fact that you just think because it's a black person and a white person did it, let's start burning torches. Sorry, hold on. Hey. Sorry. That just means that let's start burning torches. That can't be the response to everything. Like, you can't just, something can't just happen and the response just be, oh, it's racism, let's fight. How is that productive? If you go out into the streets and you start protesting for racism, how does that prevent something like this from happening in the future again? For a father to tell authorities that this boy is a danger, keep him locked up, he should not be out in society, and the father who knows his child more than anybody is ignored. That's why he was like, this couldn't be prevented.
All right, so I retweet. I need to have more information, because what that guy was saying was that he warned the establishment that he's going to do something mad, right? He had done something mad to his other son, right? And he's begging them to section him. That's scary. And he's now gone, and I'm guessing gone to kill this particular woman. Like I said, I don't know the story.
Yeah,
and
whatever
he's saying that there's a protest now
I've seen it
against his family, and they're screaming, it's racist.
Racism, yeah.
I don't know the severity of how it is that she passed away. I don't know whatsoever, but I need more information, because...
But I think the thing is also, I guess, with that is, whenever there is black on white, whenever there is an incident between different races, from looking at it, it's always going to come across that way.
Yes.
That's what naturally people are going to go to.
Yes. So, Christie, good morning, and Dr. Mani, good morning. Eddie Carbone, good morning. Christie, talk to us.
I'm trying to Google it.
All right. Dr. Mani?
Yeah, hey.
How,
can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, hi, Eddie.
We can't hear him now.
Oh.
Just you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry, I need, the reason why it angered me, I actually, to be honest, because this story, you guys even announced this story anyway. I feel like this was it not last week? But anyway, I didn't have no preconceived notions actually. But I actually didn't think racism. I wasn't doing the whole pitchfork. Let's do the race. I actually wasn't doing that. So that's number one. Number two, I'm just focused on this mere fact of this video that angered me, because me personally, coming out onto the internet to do this, I don't think, because realistically, the media was going to do this for him irrespectively. And my problem is, the white media would have done this for him. Let's be clear. And the energy would not have been the same the other way around. So my thing is, even until the case gets heard, and he gets he goes to court, which he won't face jail time. He will be obviously probably sectioned under hospital, whatever. Again, all this information will come out. But to have, for me personally, even adding the whole, the black people need to come together. You shouldn't be coming out to coming out. Don't do that. You could have said all that. You didn't even need to add that into the equation. Me personally, he could have put out a statement, and that would have been done. because now what it is now is going to be is sympathy is now towards him. And let's be clear, yes, he's got it's a mental illness. Clearly, there's been struggles. This will now overshadow the woman that lost her life. And if this was the case, you also the same way. Why are you not taking actions against the system that you're talking about? He literally started the video talking about, oh, thank you for the little support that we've had. Why did you start the video like that? So you didn't even start the video first and foremost by saying my condolences. You literally said, oh, I've not really been on social media, but thank you for the little support that we've had. Sorry, what? That's my only issue. The white media would have done this for him, and they would have tied it up in a pretty little bow, irrespectively.
But it doesn't
me personally, he could have kept quiet.
Doesn't it have more of an impact than if
issue.
he did that? If the white media was already going to do the work for him, and he wasn't really going to have to come out and explain, and they were just going to make... Do you know what I mean? If they were already going to do that... By the way, there's no details of what actually happened to her, and the police actually said we shouldn't speculate because it's going to cause family distress, but essentially she was basically found injured, and unfortunately she then died
from the injuries.
Died at the scene. So if the white media were already going to do that for him, then essentially he had no reason to come out and do all of this. So for me, the fact that he came out to do all of this just means that he's not leaning on white privilege.
That's a good take. What do you say to that, Christie? Because he could have just kept quiet and his good family name would have been...
his little support he was
yeah.
getting.
But instead he's highlighted the fact that the system failed not only him, but like everybody,
The
like other family, the victims
yeah.
too. Because he had warned them several times that his son needs to be sectioned.
So a statement could have been put out. So he needs to come onto the socials, and again, and my issue is he started off by saying, "Oh, thank you for the little support." I'm just like, what are we doing here? What do you mean the little support?
No, but for me, I interpreted it as thank you for the support, but none of that matters at the event that's happened. Like he didn't say thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Please keep it coming. Because he even made a point to be like, thank you for the support, and he made a point to say that it's been little support because of how heinous the crime is, and then he goes on to call out how heinous the crime is and that he would want his son off the streets, and then went on to explain how it was that he tried to get his son off the streets.
And he was saying direct the energy from the protest to the system. That's where your energy needs to be because it failed all of us.
Yeah. I don't think he's coming across as a victim, and I also don't think that this takes away from... Like, I didn't watch this and feel sorry for him. I didn't watch... I mean, I didn't feel anything for him. I felt nothing. If anything I felt for him was I like that he came out to do this, and also because I've never mental illness is something that we've seen people use as excuses when they commit heinous crimes, and I have never seen the family of the perpetrator come out and say, I wanted my child off the streets as you guys currently do, and then to go into details about like how much effort he went to, how he fought the system to try and get him off the streets. I don't feel sorry for... Like, it hasn't taken the attention away from what that woman went through. It's just a case of now, okay, how do we actually prevent other families not being victims of something like this?
So about this video, do you think that this conversation of how the system has failed won't happen?
I don't think it will.
About his video,
People say that people committed crimes due to mental health. Oh, sorry, no, I hate when people say that. Poor mental health or mental illnesses, right? I have not seen any movement about how it is that we can then prevent people who have mental illnesses from committing such crimes. So I think this actually sparks something. This will spark an action.
Morning, Dr. Amani. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm similar to Esther. I think maybe the upset is the timing, but his message still stands true, in my opinion, in that the energy needs to be directed to the system. Someone who works in the system, and if you saw me in team meetings, you'd call me unprofessional, I can't lie. Because the way that I was pointing out, and I have had very loud arguments with like senior management about how we are failing people. And we're having these conversations, but the things are still happening. And part of the reason I think it happens is because the public aren't aware, or if they are aware, obviously aren't aware of how to take action. So I have constant conversations with parents in similar situations who are very concerned about their child's risk to other people or risk to themselves. And as much as I want to help them, let me give you some context. My team, there's about equivalent of 8 people qualified to support people. We have 2,000 children that we're meant to look after. And I'm a senior member of staff. And I'm even struggling to have to get the point across. So I think the public need to know that the system is failing, not because of people not trying in their jobs, but because there's wider things happening. And the government are doing a lot of things behind the scenes that are making our jobs a lot harder. And I think this is one of the most heinous things that can happen, unfortunately. And I think because it's so heinous, someone coming out and maybe being perceived as looking for sympathy is not going to be the right timing. But for what I got from his message, it stands true. The public need to know this. It's disgusting working in the system. I'm going to be very honest. I think the public need to know that and need to take action. I actually tell people, please tell your MP about how disappointed you are in me. Because it's not me as a person. I know what I'm doing my job. But the way things are set up, I can't work in the way that I want to work. So yes, please tell the government. Please tell the MPs. Please keep complaining. Because people need to know, and this is unfortunately the most heinous thing that can happen in result of all of these systematic failings. So I think I took the same message as Esther, is what I'm trying to say. Is that I don't think he was specifically asking for sympathy. Okay, maybe his wording is great. And actually, even looking at the comments in the chat, there's so many factors that influence how we take in a message. Someone messaged something like, his accent makes it harder to take it in. Small things are going to affect how we take in his message. So yes, he might have not worded it the way that we would want it to at the beginning, but the message stands true. The system has absolutely failed everyone in this situation.
Christie? Christie? You still there?
Before Chrissy says, where should we get her? Izzy says he's a grieving father, but in that grief, wrong decisions can be made, and making this video is one of them. The father has this vim now. His son is in jail. Were there videos asking for help before?
Oh, so he wants to basically see videos, the father making videos on the internet of him asking the system to do something.
Because if the father released that video... Sorry, Dr. Man, what did you say?
No, that just goes back to my point of timing. It was the time in the video that's causing rage.
Do you know what's so mad?
And I'm not saying that people shouldn't be upset, because obviously now they're having to battle with the fact that someone else has lost their life. So that's going to obviously influence how you feel about the timing. But I think, again...
People can't multitask. People can't do two things at the same time. You can't feel empathy for the victim's family, and you also can't take in, at the same time, taking an explanation. Because when would the timing have been good? I feel like with certain things in life here, there's never a perfect timing. You just have to do it, because Izzy saying what Izzy said, right? If that man had done videos, first of all, would that have been on a lot of your algorithms? And how many of you are just seeing that as, oh, that's not my community, so I'm not going to, like, how many of those videos would have actually sparked action from any of you? That's the reality. But also for me, and you guys keep saying people keep oversharing on the internet, forget that. But he did the most effective thing that he needed to do, which was actually fight the systems, which was actually give them receipts on the harm that this boy, because he gave a few examples. Unfortunately, because of the accent, I couldn't understand it, but he gave a few examples. Like, he basically gave examples of how the boy's condition progressed.
I love it. I love what you just said. You just sparked a thought in my head. So what he has also done is given the victim's family an opportunity to get money from the system.
They can sue.
Yeah.
Fair.
And you know what it is as well? I'll be honest with you. I feel like, because I think sometimes when things like this happen, victims' families don't always get closure because it's just like, it's a mad thing to do. I think this is, like, I'm not saying this solves the emotions or whatever, but I think this is a form of closure, knowing that, damn, like, so there's nothing my mum could have done to
100%,
prevent the
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
There's nothing we could have done. Like, it's
She
just that
wasn't
this was a
targeted,
sick
yeah,
person.
yeah.
This is a sick person, and unfortunately, we've had to deal with this guy's sickness. Like, saying that he should have done videos before, that wouldn't have been on your algorithm. And if you saw that, you would have scrolled past it. How many people have videos on the internet currently shouting for help, saying, I am struggling, I am depressed, I am going through this, I am da-da-da-da-da, and people just scroll past it until something drastic happens, and then everyone starts bringing compilation videos of what they said, like, oh my gosh, the signs were there, we just missed it. And then you guys start giving yourselves them silly little speeches about, oh, checking on your friends, checking on your brother, checking on this, checking on that, checking on that. But again, and then the cycle continues. I think with certain things, there's never a perfect time. This is one of there was never going to be a perfect time. There was never going to be a perfect time, especially if protests are being planned. I feel like if he had seen those protests happening, seeing people burning their energy and going out to protest and what's it called, skipping work and all that kind of stuff, and then he came after the fact to say, by the way, it's not racism and you guys were wasting your time, I think that would have pissed me off.
Question, Esther, you gave me a little information before about her injuries, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they released? Because
Yeah, so that's
for
what the
them,
police have released.
For them to basically not release information, can they also be holding back the fact that it was that same system that basically led to that particular outcome? So the police not releasing certain information, they're holding back their culpability.
Do you know what? It might be what he did to his brother. It might, because remember the dad said he got there just before his brother, killed his brother or whatever. It might actually be something where, like, on his records, there's a pattern of that kind of behavior. Maybe it's something that he did.
Yeah.
So they're not going to release it because basically, when we then do investigations, we're going to find that actually they've been warned plenty of. It's like sadly when kids, something happens to a child, and then they go and look. And then they see that in the social services notes, all these things have been there. They've been complaining about for like over time. And from what his dad was saying is that there's been a progression of the behaviors. Like it's been getting worse and worse and worse to the point where he then nearly killed his brother and whatnot. So they've just said that it's injuries, and they made a point to ask the public not to speculate. Because it will just cause further distress for the families.
They're causing more distress, to be honest, because if it is that there are now race protests that have occurred. Good morning, Emmanuel. What are your thoughts on this?
Which Emmanuel? Oh, Emmanuel.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
You hear me, yeah?
Yes, we can.
Are you on the
Skyven,
Discord?
are you?
Good. Huh?
Skyven, are you?
No, impossible.
Skyver. Truance.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I can't obviously talk for too long, yeah. But the thing is, yeah, I think the energy that we have towards the situation, yeah, especially what I mean in terms of like the energy that will come from like the Christie's point of view is good because it shows that at least to some degree we're being mindful of the things that's happening, you know what I'm saying, and continues to happen to our people. If we put ourselves in the position of those people from a particular community who most people can't talk about, I don't think they would have the empathy for the perpetrator in this particular thing. However, what I do believe is, in our pursuit to get justice and to make sure that we're not abused by the system and by other people, we have to remain humane in it. And I think in this situation, I feel for the dad, you know, I feel for the family because he's gone out of his way to make sure that some of us even. This is obviously not the, I guess, his primary focus. But when we go out there protesting and feeling a particular way, some of us may behave in a particular way and get ourselves messed up by the system that we know is already against us, right? But the overall focus needs to be not on what's going on with him, his family, and things like that nature, but obviously how the system failed this guy. You know what I'm saying? This guy has spent time trying to make sure the system sort out his son, right? This man almost killed his own brother, killed a member of his family.
Bro.
Like this guy, it's a legit issue. It's like this is not one of those guys like the guy that I put in for topic of the day, Greg Wallace, who after the fact now talking about, oh yeah, I got autism. That made me say X, Y, Z about this woman and all that type of nonsense. This is the guy who's on record we've been failed multiple times. I just heard Dr. Mani talk about, there's 8 people in the team and 2,000 people that they need to help. That's insane.
That's crazy.
And now this guy's gonna have to kill one of ours. But at the end of the day, like, we have to recognize the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I think I don't even have an issue with his timing. I think his timing was even good. That he come out and said, "Yo, before this gets crazy, understand that
Understand that I did everything I could."
Yeah, exactly. And I'm pretty sure, obviously, I don't know the guy in it, but I don't believe that if we were to do our due diligence, that we'll find out that he's lying. You know what I'm saying? I think he went and did particular things in the last 5 years to try his son.
Do you know what's interesting?
And yeah.
I also feel like he would help the victim's family testify, because you know this was triggered by medication as well.
You see what I'm saying?
Do you know how mad this is?
I agree.
So at every level, from GP to whoever, like, there's so many people that are going to be defendants in that case.
Yeah.
And I don't see him not helping the family. Especially when it's come out. This is Exhibit A. This is the first evidence that actually shows this. And again, like Iman said, I don't feel like when they start looking at records, it would be a lie, because what father will watch his son nearly kill his child and then just sit on that and be like, oh, you know, he's just being silly or whatever the case is. Especially when it's a thing where he'd been doing other things before. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've been trying to get, they've been intentionally trying to get him help for years, kind of thing. And saying that started at the age of 15, that's scary, man.
Good morning, Izzy Bambino.
Well, I think Iman was about to say something.
Oh, sorry.
No. You can let me talk.
Good morning, Izzy Bambino.
Morning, people. Can you hear me?
We can.
Morning.
Good morning. Hope everyone's well and all that.
I hope you're well too.
All right, copycat.
Just to start off, my comments in the chat, I generally have sympathy for the guy, but I think my issue is that you have to remember that there's someone else involved in this incident. You know, there's a family grieving a lost one. And do they really want to hear someone talking about how much they've done to, I guess, prevent something they didn't prevent?
I think that I guess when all things are settled, because obviously how you're communicating to me, it's as though they're going to be in a constant state of grief, and at no point in time are they going to want somebody to be held accountable, right? And I disagree. I don't know when the protest started. I don't know what the protests look like. I've got no clue, right? But I do believe that upon hearing this information, it bolsters their argument if they want to sue.
I'd want to hear it though. So if this was my family member, I'd want to hear this. So I know who to channel, because it's sad, because I think there's victims in all of this. Of course, the absolute worst is the family that have lost their mother and everything. However, though, like, everyone's a victim of the system in this situation. Do you get me? I don't think the perpetrator family doesn't deserve more empathy or love or whatever the case is than the victim's family. But I would want to hear this. If this was my this brings me. It doesn't cure my heartbreak. It doesn't bring her back. Nothing like that. But it gives me closure in that. Oh, so this wasn't because of how she looks. As a black person that constantly has to worry about how you look, I think that's just a little bit, even if a crumb off my plate.
And yes, as a father, as a brother, as a son to this woman, I would be angrier that this could have been prevented, but that anger would now be directed to okay, you have to pay now.
Question?
Yeah.
You system, you gotta run me P, because this could have been prevented. Sorry, go on, Izzy Bambino.
Man.
So I guess just one obvious question is that, are we assuming it's the truth because it came from the father? And then secondly, in terms of the whole racism discussion, we don't really know what he views as racism. So
this is the thing that happened the other day when we were just focused on the guy on GB News saying, I don't have context from before. I'm only responding to what I've seen. So why should I now fill in the gaps?
If I'm going to believe that the police said the injuries led to her death, and not that the paramedics came, gave her something, maybe she was allergic and that led to her death, then I'm going to believe the man coming on here saying, with a clearly broken heart, saying that I tried to prevent this.
I'm talking about the
I have no
motivation.
reason. Sorry?
No, I'm talking about the motivation. So what he's saying is that it's not race related at all, it's all medication. And if that's the case, I would have sympathy, but we should remember that regardless of that part of the context, someone's died, and it is possible that race still played a part.
Yeah, but see, if he never said that the son tried to kill his own brother, then I might think maybe race still plays a part. But I think for me as well, just with mental health illness, I'm not saying someone who is mentally ill can't be racist, but from what
That's my point. Really,
let me finish my sentence, then you can know if you agree with me or not. I'm not saying mentally ill people are not racist. However, though, but from everything the father has said, like, it doesn't sound, because him then saying, like, you know, like the son on an ordinary day when he's not taken by this thing, is a chill guy, he's a nice guy, blah blah blah. Like, I don't have any. Based on what I've heard, I don't have reason to think that it's racially motivated.
Yeah, give me more information, and then I'll be able to consider that. But if it is up, I'm only running off of it. Go on, sorry.
The thing I don't like, the thing I don't like, is when you're doing that, and then it's like, oh, but he was a really lovely guy. Like, he would, you know, those, like, when people do stuff like that in these kind of situations, it generally does grind my gears.
You're also talking about when parents come and talk about step a man.
Who? Yes.
Yeah. As in black boys who are in gangs full on, and then they show a picture of him just in the school.
I agree with you 100% on that, but I don't feel like that was the case in the case. I feel like the dad was trying to show us that there really was a change in this boy's behavior. I don't feel like, because again, I don't feel like the man wanted sympathy. I'm just not getting that from the. Maybe I'm missing something. I just don't feel like the man wants sympathy.
And that's all we can do. We can just base it on what it is we're getting or feeling from the clip. We've just been.
I hear it. I think obviously everyone's different, innit? And everyone processes things different, so there's no right or wrong.
Dr. Mani did say that.
Pardon?
I said Dr. Mani did say that, to be fair.
Yeah, like everyone has different opinions, but all different people still process things differently. So where you're saying like that would give you closure and like you'd want to hear it, I'm not gonna lie. As for me personally, I wouldn't want to hear it. It's because I know who I am.
Yeah.
I know my personality. I know how I take things. That would grind my gears. And for me, I would be annoyed and feel like you're taking away the fact that your son just murdered my mum. Do you know what I mean? But that's just me speaking on my personality, my character, how I process things and deal with things. Yeah. Not to say that I don't feel sorry for what you're going through, but it's not struggle Olympics right now. And right now, my mum's dead.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's just
and that's absolutely fair.
That's literally just that's how I'm, because that's how I'm dealing with it.
That's absolutely fair. What do you say, Izzy? Sorry?
The killer's dad doesn't know who's grieving, so it's perfectly reasonable that the person or the family members might have a similar opinion to Gina. So,
and that's okay. That's fine. That's absolutely like no one can tell a grieving person how to react to things. And my saying this is just me expressing how it is that I've seen. I mean, this whole thing started with a video that angered Christie, and so I needed to understand what about the video angered Christie, because when I watched it, I didn't feel anger. I didn't feel sympathy for the man. What I felt like was, damn, so this could have been prevented, basically. And if the father was taken seriously, this poor family wouldn't be grieving their mother and stuff. So absolutely, everyone has an absolute right to feel how they are. Like, if I was close to the family, I wouldn't be saying to them like, oh, see this as closure or see this as that. That's how I've interpreted the video. So absolutely.
Emmanuel, Christie, Dr. Mani, you got any?
Yo.
You have any response to that?
No. No, all I was going to say, I think this is why it's good. This is why I mentioned this the first time, innit? That I think it's good that Christie has that viewpoint, that Gina has that viewpoint, because obviously there are going to be people within a community that know how they feel, that know and don't trust, I guess, how people kind of behave when these sort of things happen. Because we've seen this already. Like, for as long as we've been in this country, we've seen for decades and decades how people just come up with excuses to try and get away from, I guess, being any sort of justice in it for our people, sort of thing. But I think it is also important to recognize that for a lot of the time, there's a system in place that keeps us, you know what I mean, like what they call it, divided. You know what I'm saying? There's a system in place that will benefit from this particular thing. And in this situation here, from my perspective, of course, I'm not related to the victim. I'm not related to the victim's family in any way. You know? This is just me to think my 2 cents. But I feel like the guy at least has come out to try and say, listen, I'm sorry. If I was in another position and I've seen this guy do this particular thing, I'll be one of the first people to say this is an animal that needs to be taken up to speak immediately. You know what I'm saying? But I am sorry, and I'm not asking for pity. But understand that this is bigger than just a guy being crazy on the street trying to do like doing a madness. This is a system that failed him. And if the system is not held accountable, all that's going to happen is the people who are not fully involved, i.e., black folk and white people on the other side, are just going to fight. And all that's going to happen is people are just going to end up in prison. That's the main thing that's going to be in the news, as opposed to us dealing with the main thing, which is that for the past 5 years, even more than that, this boy has been failed. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I pretty much want to say. I think like it's important to have both views, isn't it? But I think we just have to, you know what I mean, like manage certain things every now and again, man. Because you know what I mean, like as much as my viewpoint is what it is, you know, you guys obviously don't need to guess. You guys know how I feel about certain things, isn't it? But in this situation, like, you know what I mean, I do feel for them. I do feel for them because like I don't see anything else that this dad could have done. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Good morning, K Price. What are your thoughts on this?
Did you laugh?
That was Emmanuel. Don't mind. Eddie's probably talking. K Price?
Oh, what, you can't hear me, man?
I told you that already. K Price, we can't hear you. All right, okay. Never mind. Thank you very much, Christie. Thank you very much, Dr. Amani. Thank you very much, Easy Bambino. Thank you very much, Eddie.
Where's Manuel? Thank you.
He's supposed to be here.
Fair. Do you know this when we thinks of now? What I think of now, I think moving forward now, because I just think like whenever we hear someone has committed a crime due to poor mental health, it's just like, oh, one excuse, and we just move on. But now, I want to know what's been done about this. You can't be using that. Essentially, we're not going to be throwing the administrative responsibility all over the place now. Like we need to now be asking questions. Okay, what has been done? Is this the first time you're finding out they had some kind of mental illness, or has there been some kind of requests for help and stuff? And also the medication. Medication triggering this is scary. Because how many other people in the world, in this country, are on said medication?
That sounded familiar to me.
What's unfamiliar?
The P, whatever medication it was. Prednisone or something.
Man. Scary, man. But
yeah,
R.I.P. to that lovely woman, man. She's a brilliant scientist.
Brilliant. K Price, can we hear you now? No? Nope. You ain't sorted that out.
Wait, are you moving on? Sorry, I'm in TK Maxx, so I couldn't.
What have you bought?
My friend's birthday present.
Oh, nice.
What was I going to say? I guess for me, my final things are, I think this is a example of how collective action is important, and how everyone's going to hold feelings within the collective, and depending on the situation, depends on the feelings that will come up. So even in that room, right, Gina feels one way, Esther feels another way, right? And as a collective, we have to act on those feelings. So for, say, like Gina, for example, your role would be then to hold the grief for the family, to support with that kind of like feeling within the community. Whereas maybe Esther or Brent or myself, who are now enraged at the system, our role in this circumstance would then to be do something towards the system. Yeah. And then as things go forward, right, we're all gonna have different emotions for different things, but depending on how we feel is what action we take. Does that make sense? Absolutely. So instead of us all trying to come to a collective agreement about how we should feel right now, recognize that we're all going to feel different ways and act accordingly as a collective towards a goal, which is to try and stop this from happening again, but also support the unfortunate victims that are victims to the crime. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, this reminds me as well. Remember the lady I talked about yesterday, the mother who said that she had to get her 8-year-old, was it 8-year-old? Yeah, because in 4 years, it's 12 now. Yeah, 8-year-old out of the home. Yeah, because she was literally burning her sibling's scalp, covering her mum's eyes when she's driving, throwing. Do you know that's the maddest thing? Sit down, stop playing in the backseat. The person who brought you into
this world.
And you cover my eyes whilst I'm driving the whole family. And then she threw her dog across the room in the cage. The poor dog just minding his business. And she was like, she had to... So it's so interesting because when she was saying it, how can I judge a woman? I couldn't believe that people were in the comments calling her a bad mother. And I'm like, this child is a danger, not just to herself, but the entire family and to her siblings, literally terrorizing her siblings. And it was interesting because there's people actually in the comments who were saying that they had siblings like that and the parents never did anything. And like, part of their struggle that they deal with now as adults because of their siblings and the parents not doing anything. The parents just like, oh, just ignore it. Oh, he's just not well. He's just, like making all sorts of excuses and never actually removing them. And they were saying how they wanted the sibling removed.
Yeah.
But then now, unfortunately, some of them have to live with like mental, physical, emotional scars that they can't get healing from because that is a sibling that wanted to kill them. It's very sad, man. It's very, very sad. But there's so much going on in this world. Yikes.
Any last words from the panel on Discord? Eddie? No? Emmanuel, Easy Bambino.
I thought you did last round already.
Christie?
I mean, last round's out there.
No, that's because somebody said something after I said it. So
okay.
I have to end it properly. You see? Who was that? Christie?
Oh, they're swimming.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, no, sorry, you said something.
No, any last words?
My point still stands. I feel the same way as Gino.
Cool.
And
Drop back.
And for the someone who said in the chat that I'm taking black over everything too far, I can never take it too far. I can never take it too far. And that's just that.
But like, people have right to watch that video and be annoyed by it. Do you get what I mean? Like, people relate to things very differently. That's not taking things too far. Wanting justice for the woman that died. Anyway.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
you.
Christie.
We are going to move on to the headlines now.
You go, I go.
We go. Come, let me go to Tobago.
There's a song for that.
Every time I hear any sort of thing that rhymes with go, I just
go.
Come, let we go to Tobago. I had to take someone to Tobago.
That's why the girls love you. You go on vacation to Tobago. I know you could take. Actually, never told me shopping.
There's no card on the screen.
There's what?
There's no card on the
aware.
screen.
You think it's my first day? I want to go out with a bang, but not like that. Damn.
Flip the
I'll be out of here
table.
today.
God
All
damn
right.
it.
First headline. The UK will begin returning immigrants. Sorry, no. I just see migrants, I think immigrants. My bad. The UK will begin returning migrants arriving in small boats to France within weeks under a new pilot scheme, Sir Keir Starmer has said. Under the one-in, one-out deal, some arrivals will be returned to France, and in exchange, the UK would accept an equivalent number of asylum seekers subject to security checks. Speaking alongside French President Emmanuel Macron at the end of a 3-day state visit, hold that thought.
I will.
The Prime Minister said the plan would show that attempts to cross the channel in small boats would be in vain. It had been reported that the scheme would see up to 50 people a week being returned, but Sir Keir did not confirm any figures. He said the groundbreaking plan would help break the model of the people smugglers and would be ramped up if it was successful. Brent?
All right, so can you remember, and that was very sad, can you remember when on this platform I mentioned that Candace Owens had made a video accusing the president of France's wife of being a man and also a pedophile?
I do remember that.
Because she was grooming this guy when he was in school at 14. And he was...
That's so disgusting.
Yeah, he was a teacher.
She was a teacher?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But to be honest, she wants to be called she, so we should properly...
She wants to be what?
She wants to be called she, so we should probably acknowledge her.
Is she actually trans?
Well, it's claimed that she was never a man. That's the claim, right?
Okay.
But the documentary that she put out in series kind of made an argument.
Okay.
Right? Now, she went on the Piers Morgan show, and Piers Morgan was getting onto her saying...
Candice. Okay.
Piers Morgan was getting to her saying, hey, you can't be doing this is crazy. Plus the...
That's funny.
Macron and his wife are now looking to sue for defamation for this person that Candace was basically citing as the person who has actually done this research, this, that, and Anyway, the court case finished. Who lost?
Oh, let's guess. I think the Macrons lost.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Oh,
now, obviously,
wow.
people are saying, why is there a problem?
Why did they
Why
lose?
do people have a problem that she used to be a man? That's not the
That's
case.
not the problem. It's that she said it was a lie. She said you were insulting her.
Not the lie. It was the flipping pedophile. She was, he, at the time, it was he,
She was a man grooming a little boy in school.
14 years old.
How is she different to Philip Schofield now?
Philip Schofield.
How is she different to Philip Schofield?
Prince Break? Oh, no. You're talking
Philip
about...
Schofield here.
You're talking about
Right.
the thingy.
But you know what I'm talking about.
The mighty
Yeah.
guy.
I don't know if Phyllis Schofield was ever
Allegedly, child.
first lady of the whole country.
He was on ITV. That's crazy, though.
It is.
Oh, that's sickening.
Yeah, very sickening.
That she's actually a pedophile.
And apparently, in the deep dive rabbit hole of because there was a lot of dense information that she was putting out, and there was all these bloody mysteries and such. It could be that that's his father. That's the weirdest thing about it for me.
His wife could be his father,
Yes.
who groomed him from the age of 14
Yes.
as his teacher, as his male teacher.
Yes.
And Netflix should help me understand. Tyler Perry.
The French are so interesting. Very
Oh
interesting.
yeah, they are. They are.
Very interesting.
They're very, very interesting.
But that was one little tidbit that got lost in the back and forth. The most strange thing about that is not just that he or she
was
was
no
a
one cares about
pedophile,
that.
but also that
It's a-
his father.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about pedophile stuff. That can't be his dad. Hey, everybody, meet my dad wife.
Make the claim, and then we look
That's
at
crazy.
we get
Candice Owens. Let's see what Candice brings up
not
with that.
Candice, we will get sued, and then we'll see if it is that they win the defamation case. That's how we find out.
That's so
but I
crazy.
was like, wow, they actually lost.
But how though? So that means that at the time his wife was a man, she would have then been with his mum.
Oh no! Don't try to basically find logic in it. You're not going to basically come
I
out,
want to.
wanting to live the rest of this weekend peaceful. It's gonna be mind.
Because someone put like a YouTube video together.
Oh, there was a whole series. I can
On
send
that
it to
being
you.
his dad.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah.
Because I need to know how that worked out.
Yeah.
And where's his mum in all of this?
Whose mum?
Emmanuel's dad. Emmanuel's mum.
She was divorced. Yeah. He divorced her before he became her.
You're childish.
So he left her.
Don't
said it's fine, I'll just marry my son.
Don't try. Watch the
Please
videos.
send it
Yeah. Because she was dropping one every single day. Like, here's a new entry. It was all over the place until it wasn't. The French press just clamped, boom, removed all of that stuff. Even the other day, Macron, whilst it is that he was in America, he basically whispered in Trump's ears and said to him, "That's my day." No,
Esther, I expected more.
He
from you.
said, he said, no, she's here.
Anyway, now.
He said, "Can you have a word with Candice and tell her to get her foot off my neck? And if it is that you do that, if you're able to do that, then I'll basically
Sign
partner with
whatever
you
you
for
want."
yeah. And who gave Candice Owens a call?
Trump.
And she
You know, this
didn't say
world-
anything at the time, right? Because she was like, okay, if this is needed to basically get the deal over the line, cool. But now that like no deal
Deal's
was
done.
done, she was like, hey, so by the way,
Trump
the
called
other
me.
day, Trump called me.
I'm in a group chat with Trump.
Yeah. And at the time, because she said it so nonchalantly, people was like, is she joking? No, she wasn't. Trump called her.
Do you know
Well,
this
to be
world?
honest, I don't know. Ezibam might have a problem with me not having receipts. So allegedly she was telling the truth. Allegedly.
Do you know how interesting this world is? Like, you know the principalities?
Crazy.
It's a lot.
Crazy.
This was happening in people's, anyway.
Mad.
Please send me the link. I actually would watch
Yes.
this today.
Yeah.
All right, the next headline. Sir Jake Berry is a serious politician. Sounds like he's trying to convince himself. All right. His defection to Reform UK makes them a more serious proposition. This is significant because seriousness is something Reform have struggled with, As a rapidly growing party which values forthright opinions, reform tends to attract strong characters. The party's vetting procedures for candidates have been somewhere between inadequate and non-existent. Nigel Farage has admitted as much. Of the 5 MPs elected at last year's general election, only Farage, Richard Tice and Lee Anderson remain. They have added Sarah Pockin to their number, and that is still some attrition rate.
Just so people are aware, if you don't want to consume the content that Candace Owens, because I understand, if you don't want to consume that because you hate her guts, rightfully so, she interviewed a French journalist, the one who basically put all this stuff together, and she just piggybacked on it and then brought it to the Western hemisphere. But there are other places to get this information from. It doesn't just have to come through Candace Owens.
Oh, people don't want to give her their views.
Yeah. It doesn't have to come through that. It was literally everywhere. It was all over the French press until it is that they clamped down and the French press just removed everything. But anyway, sorry, that's that.
Fair. Of the 5 MPs elected at last year's general election, only Farage, Nigel Tice and Lee Anderson remain. They have added Sarah Pockin to their number, but that is still some attrition rate. Then there was the resignation and unresignation of party chairman Zaya Youssef. It doesn't look serious. Berry is a former Tory party chairman who was a major influence on Boris Johnson. He has thought deeply about how a Conservative party can be of benefit to and win votes in the north of England. Trigger warning on the next headline. At least 15 Palestinians, including 10 children and 3 women, have been killed in an Israeli airstrike while queuing to buy food supplements in central Gaza. A bomb exploded in the city of Deir al-Balah early Thursday, killing and injuring those waiting to receive aid from a medical clinic, according to US-based aid group Project Hope, which runs a humanitarian facility. Footage from the scene shows a donkey and cart being used to take the victims to Al-Aqsa Hospital. In the hours after the attack, families gathered in the hospital's morgue to pray over the bodies of those killed, laid across the floor. 5-year-old Hannah, who was injured in the strike, is one of the children being treated.
Kofi, I'm not going to rise to your insults. I would encourage you to do some Googles before you make your loud claims, right? That's all. That is all. Because to be honest, I am liable to basically bring some interesting news to the TDA table. That's your role. One of my roles on here.
That's why we hired
100%. But this wasn't just from Candace Owens' desk. I'm telling you,
it's on the French desk.
The fact that Trump
called her
and said, "I beg you."
It's real.
And then apparently she said, and again, this is what I was like. Wait, this really happened. He said, "I've seen her. She looks like a woman." I've seen it.
So they did all of that only for them to lose the case.
Oh my gosh.
That's his
Anyway,
sure.
I beg you, Kofi, before you look to malign, I beg you do little Googles, you get me? Do your Googles. Do your Googles, man.
Do your Googles. Next one. Caster Semenya's right to a fair hearing was violated by the Swiss Federal Supreme Court when she lost a 2020 appeal against World Athletics regulations that effectively barred her from competing, Europe's top court has ruled. The double 800-meter Olympic champion won a partial victory at the European Court of Human Rights, ECHR, in her long legal battle over athletics sex eligibility rules. Semenya, who's age 34, was born with differences of sexual development, DSD, and has been unable to compete in the 800 meters since World Athletics brought in rules in 2019 restricting testosterone levels for track events from 400 meter up to the mile. The South African middle distance runner believes World Athletics has shown discrimination against athletes with DSD by insisting they reduce testosterone levels in order to be eligible. Speaking to BBC Sports after the verdict, Semenya said, "This is bigger than we ever thought. I don't think this is about competition, it's about human rights. It's about the protection of athletes. My role is to become a voice for those who cannot speak out." Athletics governing body insists the rules, which in 2023 were expanded to cover all female track and field events, are needed to ensure fair competition and to protect the female category. Our next headline. A senior Ukrainian spy has been shot dead by an assassin using a silenced pistol on the streets of Kiev. Colonel Ivan Voronik, a senior operational officer in Ukraine's security service, was crossing the street near a block of flats in the capital's Holosivik.
Wait a minute. I've abdicated my role in this. I was supposed to go back.
Too busy talking about
This is crazy.
female and
My
male
apologies. Where are we?
Don't worry. You can do the last week. District, when he was approached by a man with a gun on Thursday morning. Footage shared on Telegram, showed the moment Colonel Voronik was shot 5 times next to a row of parked cars. Following the attack, a man can be seen running along the street in the opposite direction while stuffing a gun into his shorts. Roman Shavinsky, a former Ukrainian intelligence officer, said Colonel Voronik was killed as he left his apartment at 8 a.m. local time on Thursday. The senior security service officer died at the scene, according to Ihar Mosikchuk, a former Ukrainian MP who blamed Russian special services for the attack. It's so interesting that sometimes the shows you watch here, these are real people's real life. But then I'm like, do they clean up the body the way they usually do in the shows? You know, like in the shows when a spy dies, they sweep it up quickly. Which I've always found weird, because then if you were so close to know that I'm dead, you couldn't prevent this. You couldn't have shot the man from the back. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Apparently there's a Ghana party in the park this weekend.
I haven't been to that in
I haven't been to
years.
that in years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like years.
It's not our age. It's not our age group.
Okay.
The last time I went to, I think I just did my GCSEs.
Yeah, it's like
year
very
11.
young.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then the last one that I'm reading
Yes.
is the National Crime Agency, NCA, says a 20-year-old woman was arrested in Staffordshire and 3 males aged between 17 and 19 were detained in London and the West Midlands. They were apprehended on suspicion of Computer Misuse Act offences, blackmail, money laundering, and participating in the activities of an organised crime group. All 4 were arrested at their homes in the early hours of Thursday. Electronic devices were also seized by the police. One of the suspects, a 19-year-old man, is from Latvia. The rest are from the UK. Neighbours described a large police operation in the quiet Staffordshire cul-de-sac where the 20-year-old was arrested. They said dozens of NCA officers, some wearing balaclavas, arrived in the early hours of this morning and smashed down the door of a family home. Later, they were seen taking away a large number of electronic devices. Paul Foster, head of the NCA's National Cybercrime Unit, said the arrests were a significant step in its investigation. One sec, Brent.
All right.
Have you tried, the M&S,
The sandwich.
the strawberry, it's a strawberry and cream sandwich.
Yeah, no, I
Excuse
haven't.
me?
It sounds so disgusting.
Yeah. No,
Oh, it's a
looks
cake.
nice,
It's
though.
a cake.
No, so basically, apparently there's a whole legal thing going on where they're saying that it's not a sandwich. So M&S are in court trying to say, no, it is a sandwich.
'Cause we call it one.
Because it's bread. So apparently they made it just where it doesn't qualify as a cake.
Yeah.
And apparently, I thought it was normal like Kingsmill bread. But apparently it's a brioche bread.
Oh, all sweet all the way through.
But why?
Apparently so.
Why is there a legal battle about it though?
Because taxes. Because if it's a cake, you have to
Every
pay
little
cake.
counts.
You have to pay taxes on cake.
Oh really?
Apparently so.
So is it nice?
I haven't had it.
I've heard people say it's nice, but I think people just chat shit, man. I think
Yeah.
people just.
Can I be honest?
I think things are trends.
It looks nice though.
Do you think so? It looks
Yeah.
soggy to me.
No, it doesn't. It looks nice.
What? Okay, I understand Nutella
Google it,
as a
please. No,
spread.
please Google
It's
it, man.
basically like
M&S strawberry and cream sandwich.
imagine a strawberry and cream cake.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like a sponge cake, but you've got actual
Victoria
strawberries.
sponge. Yeah.
So you've got actual strawberries
Rather than the jam.
and the cream cheese or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then rather than like cake, it looks nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I would eat it. I would try it.
I'm weird with texture. I think that's my thing. Because I'm so weird with textures.
Because I could eat a cake with strawberries on it and like it.
You see, I'm going to eat the strawberries first, then eat the cake.
No, I can eat it together. That's why I know I'd like it.
I think you should try it and let us know.
I've never eaten a sandwich with mango in it.
Can I say?
Oh, why did you go for mango?
Why did you say it like that?
Because it's
Even
a
with
fruit
mango.
sandwich,
no,
isn't
a
it?
sandwich.
That's true, actually. You said that.
There's no G.
Sandwich?
Thank
You said sang.
Before you said sang.
Well, I speak differently anyway.
Oh,
nice.
shut up.
I mean,
Shut up.
I mean,
About you speak differently.
When have I
Now you
ever
lean
looked
into your
to
accent
basically
now.
correct you when it is that you make mistakes during speech?
I'm correcting you.
I have to get used to
You
that.
know when you do something to
You're not
somebody,
leaving.
yeah, and then they say like,
So what? I'm not leaving.
he said we've got more time to bully you, basically.
Oh, yeah, fair.
HR, I might say on as HR actually. I'm gonna say on as
To
HR.
be honest, I think
I'm gonna leave as a host.
You mean
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
send
set up HR?
Yeah. I have to. I need a new black email, please. HR at the new
I
black.com.
think you need to, bro.
I need that. I need
And then
that.
she's just written up. Nope. Just copy that. Hey. Can't
Signed Esther.
So go on. You said mango.
Yeah.
that your favourite fruit?
I've never had a. Sorry.
What's your favorite fruit? Is it mango?
Do I have a favorite fruit? I've never been asked this question before. Do I have a favorite fruit?
Mine is mango. I love mangoes.
Probably 5 finger.
What's a 5 finger?
Star fruit.
I've never tried that. I
Ah.
don't know what it looks like. Is it one of those like it's got it's making me itch. It's got like it looks rough around the edges. It looks rough around it.
Yes.
Do you know
Like a
what?
kiwi with like spots.
Do you know
no.
what fruit is underwhelming?
What?
Dragon fruit.
I've never tried it.
Like I feel
It looks like it tastes like
looks-
water.
No, but to me it looks
This
like
is
it
5
should
finger.
taste so nice.
That's like poppers.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks.
As
Slow
in,
down a bit.
as in it's a star?
Oh, so the stars what makes it 5 finger.
Yeah. In Trinidad we call it 5 finger. It's not.
Oh, nice.
It's not called 5. Well, it's called 5 finger in Trinidad, but yeah, star
You
fruit.
don't know what it is, okay.
Yeah. People have different names for it. Like when you go different places, they incorrectly say the name of it. It's,
Well
it's
done.
5
Why
finger.
is it
Well done.
incorrect? Because
Yeah,
It's
carry
5
on.
finger.
it's not 5 finger.
Don't you prefer to call it 5 finger instead? Doesn't it sound better?
5 finger sounds nice though.
Aha.
I'm here for 5
You want
finger.
a 5 finger?
Sure.
That doesn't sound good.
That's a fist.
I'm not gonna lie.
What were you saying before that a second ago?
Mango, you said you've never had a sandwich with mango.
No, you said the fruit that's so sorry. What does dragon fruit taste
Oh,
like?
dragon fruit, it's
Underwhelming.
it's underwhelming because it looks like it should be so flavor, like
Yeah.
have so
Flavorful.
much flavor, and like,
It gives me like it tastes like water vibes.
and it's not. It's just like really.
Yeah, I want to try it.
It
Though.
looks like it's supposed to taste like heaven.
Yeah, don't you
It
think
looks
it's
so
just,
pretty.
You know, when you
Yeah.
eat it, it's just like okay,
Is that it?
yeah. There's barely anything to
Do you
it.
just eat the insides?
Yeah,
Interesting. And
it's a laxative, isn't it?
is it?
Yeah,
Glad you said
I
that.
think so.
I would have had it in the morning. That was in the wrong
Someone
decision
and
to make.
I saw someone say it was a video and it was jokes because she was like, and someone was like, you know these are laxatives, right? She was like, thanks for telling me after I served everyone at my wedding this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Happy birthday,
birthday
Davina, on Sunday. That's come around quick. It was only the other day that we were celebrating the birthday, no?
No, we're just celebrating a daughter.
Oh, celebrations all around.
Amen. Hallelujah. When you do it.
All right.
What were you saying about mangoes? Oh, you wouldn't have a mango sandwich, basically.
So when I'm hearing strawberry sandwich and I'm seeing you've put just strawberries in a sandwich, I'm
Yeah.
thinking, I've never had fruits in sandwich like
I
that.
think what are you going through? Yeah, I've never had a fruit in a sandwich.
I may have had apple.
In a fruit. In a sandwich.
I've had
You know-
banana. You've never had like banana,
got
peanut
Banana.
butter
Yeah.
and like
That
a
can
bagel.
run.
Sandwich.
In a
That
bagel.
can run. That can run.
That slaps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with peanut butter.
Yeah, and toast. Like
Yeah, okay,
not
yeah,
like
fair.
soft bread. It has to be like
Yeah, it has to be a harder bread.
Fair. All right, last headlines. And then we have a dilemma, and then we're gone. All right, so Greg Wallace faces backlash over autism defense. Former MasterChef host Greg Wallace is facing criticism from charities and groups working with disabled people after he appeared to link claims of misconduct he is facing to his autism diagnosis. Several dozen people have come forward to BBC News with allegations about Wallace, including inappropriate sexual comments, touching and groping, which he denies. In a statement this week, the presenter defended himself and also said he had recently been diagnosed with autism, but that TV bosses had failed to investigate my disability or protect me from what I now realize was a dangerous environment. Rah. One charity told BBC News that autism is not a free pass for bad behavior, while other groups warn that such remarks risked stigmatizing the autistic community. Wallace has been sacked as MasterChef host, and a report into the accusations is expected to be published shortly. He has said it has cleared him of the most serious and sensational allegations. On Tuesday, Wallace wrote on Instagram, "My neurodiversity, now formally diagnosed as autism, was suspected and discussed by colleagues across countless seasons of MasterChef. That was the topic of the day discussion. Yeah. Sorry, Manuel. Bill granting head of Mali's junta Gen Assimi Goita 5 more years in power signed into law. Rah. I'm going to do that again.
Yeah,
it's not going to make any sense after I do it again.
It doesn't.
Bill granting head of Mali's junta Gen Assimi Goita 5 more years in power signed into law. I now know a new language. The head of Mali's junta, General Assimi Goita, has granted himself a 5-year presidential mandate, renewable as many as necessary and without election, in a bill signed into law on Thursday. The bill implemented recommendations of the National Dialogue consultations organized by the military regime in April and boycotted by political parties. It was passed by the military-appointed legislative body last week. The law, which Goita approved on Tuesday, allows him to lead the West African nation until at least 2030, despite the military government's initial pledge to return to civilian rule in March 2024. In May, he signed a decree dissolving all political parties. It coincided with a surge in kidnappings of pro-democracy activists in the capital, Bamouka, and just days after demonstration by several hundred activists. And final headline, dance hall superstar Shatta Wale urges young people to back President Mahama.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It spun me. It spun me when you said dancehall artist because I was really waiting for a Caribbean artist.
Shatta Wale?
And then you went and said Shatta Wale.
Is he Ghanaian?
Yeah, he is.
Of course he is.
He does dancehall. Dancehall. Does he put on the patois? Right.
Yeah, he does.
All right.
The Godfather.
Appropriation.
I
Was
cosplay Ghanaian sometimes.
Appropriation.
You me?
No, Shatta Wale.
Just learn his name now. You're saying like you know the man. Carry on. Everywhere.
Ghanaian dancehall superstar Shatta Wale has
Why did you say it in that accent?
has urged his fans to back President John Mahama,
Wait, why are you saying
saying his government will help him put money in their pockets.
No, you're annoying. Go on. Please continue. It's funny. No, please.
That's my hometown.
He's
That's
good.
good. I like it.
You're
Please.
supposed to like
It's
it.
nice.
You're supposed
Please
to like
continue.
it. No. Performing, don't feel shy. Performing.
You are shy.
Brent, can you
Such a liar.
continue, please? Because
Lying.
I was really
A
enjoying that.
wicked liar.
I ain't going to drink it today. Enjoy it. Monday we back.
Performing before a packed stadium at the 2025 President's Cup in Accra. Wale told Accra.
How'd you say Accra in your accent?
Do it.
Please do it.
Accra.
No.
In Accra.
Okay, you do it. I'll say my accent too.
In Accra. Wait. In Accra. Wait. In Accra.
She said, I'll go first. All right. So
I'm doing it in your accent.
this is what brightens you up? Really?
Yes.
Really?
You know I'm easily amused.
That's an accent.
I don't know why you're confused. Like you don't know who I am.
Let me put some gunshots in here. There's no gunshots. Performing
I said
before
after doing it.
performing for a packed stadium at Wale and his fans. From now till the next election, support the government.
So you're not gonna do it?
If you are not a clown, I'm not a
I'm
performing
leaving soon.
monkey.
Can you at least do this one
I'm
thing
not
for
a
me?
performing monkey. So you're dialing up the emotional
have to.
manipulation.
There was different weeks. So week 1, this week
You're
I let
not
you ask
staying,
questions.
so it doesn't work anymore.
Week 2?
It doesn't work
has
anymore. Go on then.
I'm not leaving then.
All right. Skepta.
Wait, yeah, you're not leaving then. That's not going to work.
Actually, no,
I want that.
I won't talk to you till I leave then. These are your final days.
I don't understand why
with
you're
me.
being difficult. If it was me, I'd do it. Please, just do it.
The thing is, because you've made a thing of it now,
I'm not
I
making
can't
it a
do it
thing.
now.
I need to
Do you know what's
grow
so
up.
funny? You know, like when
You've
you're
now
asking someone
put
for
me
something, yeah.
on the.
I need to grow up,
You now
sorry.
put me on the side where my rebellious nature is kicking in. You,
Oh, okay,
you should
fair
know me
enough.
better.
It's
I mean,
true,
kicking
that's
in.
true.
It kicked in.
No,
Been kicked.
she's forced me to do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, but do you know what I find funny?
You know
I find
what?
it funny
I am
when
like
yeah,
that, so I get it.
I find it funny when you want someone to do something or do something for you. And like at first you're all nice and sweet,
And
and
then
they're like, stop being silly, man.
do it. No. All right. Consent is sexy. From now till
Oh,
the
shut
next
up.
election, support this government. If you are a youth and you want to see money in your pocket, which they do, then support this government.
Okay.
Fans greeted the comments with cheers, but there's been something of a backlash from political commentators. Some accuse Wale of opportunism and currying favor with Mahama. Currying favor is such a turn of phrase that we use as Trinidadians. I didn't know.
He's a dancehall artist.
Currying favor?
He is.
He's a Currying favor is a dancehall artist?
No, I'm saying shut up. Shut up.
I get what you meant. Do you get me? Are you dumb? Are you a dumb?
Not a
No, are you a dumb? Because no.
But I literally said, I focused on what I was talking about. I told y'all where my mind was at when I said currying favor is a turn of phrase that we use in Trinidad.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't-
saying
I didn't-
that-
She said, that's a Ghanaian artist.
No,
so
she said-
obviously
no,
it'll be
she's-
like,
no,
currying favor is a Ghanaian artist?
No.
I said he's a dancehall
dancehall artist.
artist.
That's what she's saying.
So of
That's-
course he's gonna speak. Oh no, you're. Ugh.
I get it. Don't worry, guys.
worry,
This
carry
headline
on.
The
is-
fact that you can't
this
get where...
headline is going to be too
The
long.
fact that you
gonna
can't
be too
get
long.
where I came from. Because immediately after I say that, she says, that's
No,
a dancehall
I-
artist.
no, but-
You don't get it.
Currying
No,
favor
you
is
don't
a
get it.
The
dancehall
girls will
artist.
get it.
I would love to see him perform currying favor. Curry.
Currying favor.
Chims
Anyway.
wants to. Chim said, "Can you ask Uncle to open so I can ask you something?" I'm assuming is
Is
that
it on
Discord?
Discord? Okay, finish that headline first. We never
Yeah,
know where
because
it's
it's
gonna
dragging
go.
for too long.
All right, I will.
Currying favor.
Well, it wouldn't
That's where you
have.
stopped.
Well, you decided.
If I
not
just
to-
did what you told me to do, yeah.
What?
If I just
Why are
did
you
what
a
you told me to
a
do.
rebel? Like why can't like what is wrong with you?
You see what I said?
Jesus, ask Jesus that.
You see the other
Jesus.
day
Ask
when
Jesus
I said,
why I'm a rebel.
when I said
He made me how he made me.
Can you just
I was fearfully and wonderfully made. Are you criticizing God's handiwork?
I'm not. I'm
The
criticizing what
amount
you
of
did.
spice he sprinkled into my pot?
Okay, I got that. I got that.
Oh, don't even say this foolishness. Just don't.
All right, cool. Let me finish this. I want to go. All right.
Just said I want to go. Are you sure?
Some accuse Wale of... I said that already. After the show, Wale posted a tribute to the president, thanking him for the commitment to empowering the youth. Mahama began his 4-year term in office in January. It's his second presidential term after assuming office following the death of John Atta Mills before being elected to a full term in 2012. All right, cool. Good morning. What's his name? Chimity. Let me see where the... All right. Them one in audience. Let me just... Where is this? You popped it out. Oh, that's why I wasn't seeing it. Give me a second, people. Here we are. All right. Good morning, Chims. How are you? This fine weekend.
Friday. Hello.
Chims? You have to unmute your mic.
That's it.
Blessings. How are you?
Always good, man.
Good.
Always good. How's my sister Gina?
Am I gonna regret this? That's what
Nah,
I'm
not
thinking. I'm
really.
literally sat here
No,
like,
honestly, look, Gina, I'm touching 30 very soon. But I've been listening to you since I've been like 21. So
Oh, that's
I'll
lit.
take your word of advice. Good advice. So I'm with a Ghanaian girl.
Oh,
Nice.
congrats.
Currying favor.
I was meant to say, what you like, in terms of culture-wise, what advice you got for me?
What did you say? Sorry.
He wants
What's
advice
the
for you, from you.
For the Ghanaian girl.
I guess being in a relationship with the Ghanaian girl.
Yeah.
Give me some advice, some tips.
That's such a broad question.
Well,
Sorry,
I
I
could
know
still,
this is
I
the
could
game.
just respond. Like,
Talking
what should you do?
about,
Just
but Yeah.
Oblige her every request.
No, he was saying something. What was it you said after that?
Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
James, repeat what you said.
Oh, I was saying, thank you guys for taking the pause for the show. Obviously, I know this is very selfish of me, but once I had the opportunity,
You've never minded before,
Second.
but it's okay.
What is wrong with you?
Gina, tips.
Advice?
Advice
Tips
for,
and tricks?
to date a Ghanaian girl.
Dating a Ghanaian woman. Yeah, what are
Why a
tips?
Ghanaian woman? I don't know. I don't
you know,
know.
as well, she's so kind.
Yeah, we are kind people, to be fair. You know, is she laid back?
Nah, but like, mate, kinder than I've ever met. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that's within our nature.
Yeah.
I think
That's
just,
very chill
yeah,
people.
like, I don't, do you know what it is? I feel like you asking me about Ghanaian women, I'm just like, isn't it just women in particular? I don't think we're like much different to anybody else, if you get what I mean. But I would say, or are you saying that from your experience with dating other women, she's different?
Yeah, probably one more time, like, it'll be Nigerian girls in it back. So, I'm saying, like, Igbo side, the guys, like, the focus is bread. She's not interested at.
What did you say before?
He said the focus is bread.
Oh, with the girls he's dated with before, but she's not interested in money. Is what you're saying.
At all.
Oh, she's a real one then. Love that for her. Yeah, I think just be present, be thoughtful. If she's not interested in money, I think you can do other little things that she probably cares about. Do you get what I mean? So maybe more thoughtful things.
Yeah,
things that she
culturally, give me 2 things I can go with.
give you 2 things that what?
Like culturally.
Yeah.
So, like, say for example, someone, say I was like with someone who is Caribbean or something, I would give them a tip of like, if you're gonna meet my mum, don't call my mum by her first name.
Oh, okay.
So,
do you know what? Befriend her parents. Like, befriend her parents. Like, get on their good side.
Let them like you.
Yeah, if you get her parents on side, you're in there. So make effort with her.
you're
Make
so
effort with her mum.
And how do you do that to a Ghanaian parent?
Pardon?
How do you do that to a Ghanaian parent? How do you befriend a Ghanaian parent?
Just like make effort with them. Like have conversation, be polite, be present. Buy her a gift, maybe. It doesn't even have to be anything expensive. It can be maybe like her favorite drink or like something that she likes, chocolates, flowers. Pardon? Is it me or is he not clear? Because
Okay.
I said her or
Huh?
All right, Chims. I see you sent me a message on Instagram. So I shall respond to you when the show is finished. But congratulations. Dating a Ghanaian woman is
That is beautiful,
the
man.
most blessed thing you'd probably ever do.
The most blessed thing.
Probably. I hear they're so wonderful.
They are
Absolutely
lovely
wonderful.
people.
I'm sorry that Gina didn't sell it too tough, but don't worry.
I mean, I feel like the questions were quite vague, if you get what I mean. And yeah, so.
Honestly, I just wanted like a simple one, like a Ghanaian Marge or Ghanaian Marge. How do you impress them? You know what I mean? What? How can I put my best foot forward? Because money is clearly not a thing here. Obviously, we're Nigerian culture, I think.
I think just be a nice guy and show that you can lead her daughter in the right direction. Like, be a serious candidate. Do you know what I mean? So have conversations with her. Get her to actually know you as a person. That's why I said be present. Like, when you are around the mum, make conversation with the mum. Get the mum to actually like you. Show your personality. Like, if you want to get her something, maybe give her flowers or... Do you know what I mean? It's little things like that is what's going to make her actually like you and see that you're taking her daughter serious. Just make the effort. Get her mum to actually know your personality. That's what I would say.
Yeah, cool. Thank you a lot for that.
Oh, wow.
Brent, yeah. Thank you that you've seen the message, big man. Let's talk, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I don't like what Lala is suggesting. Can I just bring your attention to what Lala just said?
You didn't have to.
Oh, sorry. Fact. Yeah.
Yeah, you actually didn't have to.
Yeah. I'm in the spirit.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to.
All right. Do we have another person waiting in the audience? We should. Interesting. I'm waiting patiently. The person who just sent me a message, I'm waiting patiently. Please find your way to the audience. Anyway, whilst we're waiting, can we go on to asking for a friend or sis, what would you do?
Sure do.
Let's see.
What's on the agenda today? I hope it's not a fake one. People ain't got time.
It is definitely a fake one.
So why are we even giving it time?
Because I thought that's what y'all do.
All right,
I
let's
do.
Let me read it out and then we'll move on.
Okay, all right.
Because this is...
Oh wait, I'm slow. I just engaged my brain. I'm in the room now.
All right, before you start, Esther,
Yes,
good
sir.
morning, Gin and Just. How are you? Hello?
Is your mic muted?
Yes,
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
How is
How are you?
how
How's
is
the
our
Zine?
adopted son?
I'm good, guys. He told me to tell you, but I just thought, you know what, I'm doing too much now. He got another award yesterday.
Oh!
Oh, congrats.
This is like a public one. He said, tell them. I told them I was going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Oh.
So he's really excited about that.
Amazing.
Oh, big up him, man.
Oh, bless him.
Super chats on.
Thank you so much, guys. Hold on, I need to figure out how to hear on this thing because I can't hear you guys. Is it this? Hello?
1 2 1 2.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh, this is a bit better. Okay, cool.
Oh, tell him well done.
Thank you so much.
are so proud of
guys. I'm
him.
still so overwhelmed and excited about it. We haven't gone out to go buy his tech. I think we'll do it over the weekend.
Nice.
Wonderful. You
but yeah,
should go to a
and
place where
also-
you can basically stretch that money a bit further because
Yeah.
that should get you a tech and something else, innit?
Yeah, and you know what? I said, everyone was saying that you could get like a pair of trainers as well.
Yeah.
And he said, no, I'm gonna put the trainer money in savings.
Come on.
Because he just opened his little
Come on.
That's a smart thing right there.
That's
Come
right.
on.
bank account. So he's so cool. Definitely
that's
he didn't get from me
wonderful.
because I've been spending until the money's done, boy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank his dad, innit?
Yeah, he's a bit more frugal like his dad. And maybe a bit more fashionable like his dad. But
Oh, tell him
So
well done.
you have something to tell us?
yes, guys.
What happened?
I am just wanting to tell you, I put it in the Discord earlier in the week, but I have an event coming up
Nice.
in a very special location on the 1st of August with
Nice.
Kelechi. We're going to be discussing all things her new book, Awakened.
Nice.
It's going to be a very immersive, engaging event. Maybe some goodies too. So I just wanted to make sure that the TDA community get first dibs on tickets. I've put a discount code so you get 20% off the tickets. And I would love to see as many of you there as possible. This is my way to give back to the community.
Amazing.
And yeah, I can't wait to see you all.
Amazing. Let me just show everybody the flyer. I think it's on Eventbrite, right?
Yes.
All right. Let me see. Community, events, promotions. Here we go.
Whilst you're getting that up, yes, it's about her book, but
Yep.
if any of you have ever sat in conversation or listened to Kelechi, it's more than just a book. So
It
even if
really
you
is,
haven't
yeah.
read the book or you're not about reading, I think that this is still an event to garner great discussion and conversation.
I'll be there.
Wonderful.
I'll
Will
be
there
there.
be tarot card readings? I didn't know. You never know. I did an event with Kelechi before, and I wasn't anticipating getting my cards read, but I did.
And
Okay.
she's still here.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
You're not okay.
No, it's
Morning, my
It's-
love.
good morning.
Who's your love?
Not you.
Who else is she talking to?
Eddie.
Eddie's not.
Oh.
I keep telling you, but you're not listening. All right, cool. Thank you very much. So they
Thanks,
can
bro.
go to the events promotions thread on Discord.
Yeah.
Where else can they go? Can they go on your Instagram?
Yeah, Blacklisted Book Club, at Tem Talks With. It will be in the what's that thing called? Bio
Yes.
or whatever.
Yes. Eddie, will you be there? All right, I'll try to find a way to get you there too. Don't worry about that. All right, thank you very much, Timmy.
Thank you so much.
All right,
See you later, honey.
later.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, I'm locking off the Discord now because when we're finished with this thing, we're gone. Gone.
All right, so this is from a guy who is age 20, and he says, I realize I have a crush on my female friend. I see her every week and practically talk every day. I just had a sense of self-actualization, and I clocked I actually like her. What do I do? Do I just ghost her and avoid contact altogether so she's out of sight, out of mind, even though I think ghosting people is rude? Or do I tell her potentially risk our relationship becoming mad awkward and losing a really close friend? If yes, how do I approach her the best way? 2, if you clock someone is ghosting you on socials, but you see them in real life, do you make an effort to still try and interact with them in person or just play to their game? Hell no. Hell no. Your behavior, you guys know about me, boy. Your behavior on social media goes into real life too. And your behavior in real life can get you blocked on social media too, child. No. Secondly, depending on how much you like her. If you really like her and you feel like you can't breathe, eat, sleep without telling her you like her, then I think do. And liking people is a risk. Loving people is a risk. And if you might be able to go back to the friendship if she's not feeling the same way. I don't think it's anything that anyone can really tell you what to do because you know the depth of your relationship with her and your friendship.
Like, what do you like? Basically, you can like someone and not want to do anything about it.
Like, it's okay, you know. It's okay to like people.
Yeah, like you can like.
I like
people.
Morris Chestnut.
You can like someone and not want to pursue them, or you can fancy someone and not want to pursue them. So I guess if it is because you want to pursue, go on.
You talking about Morris Chestnut? Everybody likes Morris Chestnut.
Well, you don't fancy him.
No, I fancy Morris Chestnut.
I fancy Morris Chestnut.
You're allowed to fancy him. You don't have a man.
I can fancy people,
but even if I had a
whatever.
man.
Excuse me?
I'm not doing this with you.
Thank you.
Morris Chestnut.
What does that mean?
He's a married man. What is my proximity? Am I gonna bump into Morris Chestnut tomorrow at Blank Street?
And even if you did bump into
Getting a
Morris
match
Chestnut
up
tomorrow, you fancy
Why
it.
would I? Yeah.
Can I? Okay.
Is this what you're meant to also do? Be fancying a whole set of women out there?
No, let me land.
And letting y'all know I fancy this one, I fancy this one, I fancy this one.
Let me land.
That doesn't threaten me.
Let me land. Maybe we're using the word. Maybe fancy is the. I don't even think fancy is the wrong word.
I don't think it's the wrong word.
If I fancy someone,
Brent's dramatic.
No, maybe not. No.
Just
maybe,
attracted to them.
Yeah,
right?
let me
Find
not
them
say
attractive.
fancy. I find them attractive.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it is. I find Morris Chestnut attractive.
Yeah, because I ain't marrying you and then come to tell you that woman next door.
Why would you do that anyway?
Can you imagine? And you see how you're saying, that's too close,
First of all,
it's
two
too close.
things. Don't raise your voice and then put your hand out as if you made a point. You did not. Why would it be? Why would it ever be the woman next door?
Home as well.
Why would it ever? Morris Chestnut is not accessible. The woman next door is very accessible.
So you could only fancy people
like
that
she's the word.
are
Find people
not
attractive.
accessible.
Use attractive. Find people attractive because fancy's got you in there.
It's not like you to basically seed ground.
Oh, of course not.
Interested. Gross.
Anyway, just because you like people, you find them attractive, you egg. Not you, that writer, Brent.
Oh, but it's
just because
definitely
you
not
like
me.
people, fancy people doesn't mean you have to. You have to like anything has to happen about it.
Imagine this guy is there saying, "I like my friend, right? So I'm going to ghost her."
Can you imagine? That's so rude.
What, as Finan said, what is your friendship afterwards? Like, how will you maintain that friendship if it is you ghost her?
Yeah, that's mean.
Anyway.
That's mean.
Do you know? You got any...
Why do you want to ghost her? Because you want to stop fancying her?
It's not gonna work.
No, but that's my... No, why are you going to ghost her?
Yeah.
Bruv, I'm fancy the girl, man. I'm fancy her. If
you gotta think about, like, will you have another friend? Or will you have another girl? And also, she gives you a sense that she fancies you back.
The thing is, yeah,
what are you doing here?
If you fancy someone, it's like, I can't fault you for fancying someone, innit? Because attraction is whatever. So that's cool. It's just whether or not you're willing to act upon it. If you are willing to act upon it, you have to consider whether you're going to be able to live with the fact that this might alter your friendship moving forward. Yeah. If it's a risk you are willing to take,
all the best.
Then all the best. If it's something that you are not, then it's fine. But also, it might not impact the friendship though.
It might not.
Like, it actually might not. It might be like, you know what, I appreciate it. I don't see you the same though.
And also sometimes you say things out loud and you realise how silly it sounds. So you might even say, like Ross. No, like Rachel when she interrupted Ross's wedding.
Did you say this now?
Huh?
What did you say just now?
You might say out loud and realise you're silly.
Oh.
Why?
I just wanted to know what you said. I didn't hear you first time.
No, you did.
I didn't hear you first time. I was like, I didn't hear. I was
what do you think I said?
I thought you said sometimes when it is that you hear things out loud coming from your mouth, you think it's silly.
Oh, not my mouth. I only speak the word of God. You might. Okay, hallelujah. Yeah, you might say you might actually tell her like I like you, and then realize what am I doing? It's like a sister to me. All the best.
I have now put the pinned. Sorry, Ed has made a pinned tweet of the event link. You
Pick up Ed every single time, man.
Every single time.
A real one.
You can click it and I'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
I'll see you there. All right, let's go into wrap up, please.
Today we discussed the news.
Yes.
A lot of it. It was really fun. Have a look. We talked about things that's happening around the world. From Circus Dharma here, all the way to, unfortunately, the people, 15 Palestinians being killed. Talked about a lot of things. So if you got to this point, you already know the order of the show.
We learned about a new Ghanaian artist.
You was new to you. It was new to Brent. Gina and I already knew the man.
Curry Flavors.
Shatawale. Curry Favors. What was it again?
Flavor.
Curry Favor.
Curry Flavor.
Curry Favor. Is it flavor or favor? Curry Flavor. How was I saying that?
It's probably favor. To curry favor. Yeah.
What does it even mean?
How can I say this? It's to persuade somebody to do something.
Oh, so use a sentence, please.
To curry favor.
I curry favored her.
Is it to persuade somebody to do something? Give me a second. I'm processing.
Okay.
I didn't think that you would ask me this every time. And I've never had to translate it.
Stay woke.
Yeah. Give me a second.
No worries. So we did. And also go and check out Discord for about Gin and Gist event. She's got an event with
Select
Kelechi.
bum.
Say what?
Select bum.
Kiss ass.
Okay.
That's what curry flavor means.
Curry favor.
Curry favor means to kiss ass.
To curry favor.
Oh, okay, to be a beg.
And then to get you to do something for me by
So I just curry favor.
So I can be a teacher's pet and bring you apples and whatnot.
Oh, so you curry favor.
Got it.
You know, I can do something to get you to give me favor.
Got it.
Yeah,
How in a sentence though? So are you a curry? Is someone a curry favor or they've done curry favoring?
Ooh, you see how nice it sounds. It doesn't even matter if it is people understand or not.
It just sounds like food. I'm not gonna lie.
Makes me hungry. I don't even like curry. I'm allergic, but it makes me.
When's the last time you ate curry? Sorry, I should say Trinidad curry. I shouldn't just say curry because you can find curry anyway. Trinidad curry.
I don't think I've ever had a Trinidad curry. You're gonna make it for me?
Oh, can you imagine my 3
definitely.
years
And
on this show?
I will do lamb. I will do chicken. I'll do different things.
I heard that in the first week.
When can I have a deadline, please?
No, Gina, that's what I'm going with this. I heard that in the first.
Wait. I haven't got to that part where I'm going to promise when.
Let me say first.
I'm just saying I will.
Let me get my words out.
when?
Let me get my words out. 3
'Cause you don't care
years
about,
I've been
like,
here.
everything
3
else.
whole years, not one chicken wing has touched my lip.
That's a lie.
What chicken wing has touched my lip?
That is a lie.
Oh
Do
no,
you know
actually,
what?
There we
chicken wing
go.
one time.
There we go.
One time though.
What
2 years
what
ago.
did she just say?
She.
Okay, forget it.
And that's the thing. I
Okay,
would
do you know
talk to
what?
that.
Forget that.
Because you said it
3.
never.
Okay, let me read another sentence. 3 years on this show and not one brown stew chicken touched my lip. Is that better? Is that better?
I don't even know what brown stew chicken is.
You do.
I don't.
You taught me how to make it.
I mean stew chicken. It matters.
Oh,
You're in the presence of a Trinidadian. You know?
Look what you've done.
They just water.
Your spirit
Oh, is it
dripped.
just water?
Dripped. She's not worried about that.
No, you can leave it. You can leave it. Just don't step on it. Yeah, but we're finished.
Anyway, you know what, guys? It's been a great show. Thank you for being here. La-di-la-di-la-la. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Wear SPF.